Well, hello and welcome to chapter 46, or the premiere of the season 4 of The Last Thoughts of a Busy Mind. Yes, we've gone way beyond what I imagined we would, and we are now on season 4. That's a lot of me just talking. I'm sorry for that. But, but, first of all, the name of this episode, this chapter, it's either, I haven't decided yet, but I know I want it to be named after a music track because I think of it as the beginning after the act break in a musical, and so it's got to be a good song. So it's either the return of the Mac because it's me returning, and I mean I'm not Mac, but I am returning. I would have named it Return of the King, but I think I need to keep my talking points for later. And or it's gonna be Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood. Because I watched Nobody really liked it, and the song is in my head a lot because of that movie. I mean, I've heard it before, but I never, to be honest, I never heard the Nina Simone rendition of it. I've always heard the Animals rendition, which was a good song, but like the way Nina Simone sings it is just really good. And I know she was like the original one, and I should have learned, listened to that, but yeah, I didn't. So yeah, and I'm just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood. I think that sums me up pretty good. A lot of shit happened. Like, it was one of the weirdest breaks. Usually, when I go on these breaks, it's to give myself some distance from the last thoughts of a busy mind. But oh Lord, did I really needed that to sum up the weeks? I can't do it in a single episode, so but I'm going to try. First of all, the drink. How can I forget? It's been 2 minutes and I haven't mentioned the drink. I'm drinking cactus juice drink. It's a Hoffenberg, and it's a carbonated soda, and the flavor is cactus juice. It's not good. It tastes like cough syrup, but and I have ice in it. Can you hear it? I'm drinking it out of a glass like a normal human being instead of out of the bottle like a normal human being with a slight sugar addiction. Hmm. Yeah, it doesn't taste good, but it's not that bad. It it scratches that itch. Oh my god, sorry, that was my phone. I need to put this on silent. I need to silence it. And yeah, so I was out today, by the way. Uh, Birthday of a couple of friends, and it was fun. We had fun, and afterwards we went and ate dinner and with a couple of other friends who were there. But we broke off and went and ate dinner, and it was really fun. I really enjoyed it. It reminded me how much I've been stuck at home recently. But there are good news on that regards too, because oh, by the way, I'm recording this on 12:45 a.m., but it's on Friday, so it counts as usual. But I've had my first dose of COVID vaccine. I took Sinopharm, and it's been a week now. So in 3 weeks, I'm gonna get the second dose. So by the time you listen to, this is the first, the second, to the fourth episode, which would be chapter 50, I think, or 49. I'm not good at math. How I mentioned that before. It's 49. Yes, I'm sorry, but my nose itches. Chapter 49, you're gonna talk to a fully vaccinated, probably slightly woozy Ali who doesn't know what he's doing. By the way, for those of you who have heard the last episode, which was a special episode number 2, the name on everybody's lips is gonna be Parsa. And yes, that is a Chicago reference, the musical, not the band or the city. So yeah, and the name on everybody's lips is gonna be Parsa. It was a really fun episode, so I urge you to go and listen to that. If you are listening this on your podcast app of choice, it's probably the episode under this. But for those of you who are listening to this on YouTube, or probably just are listening to this somewhere else, I don't know, I'm going to post a link to that episode in the description, alongside a link to my newest video, AK88 Studios. I've been teasing this all last season, but I finally made it. I finally made the video. It came out last week on Thursday, and yeah, it has a good reception so far. I'm really happy about it, considering the fact that it's an hour and 40 minutes long. But yeah, the American Gods episode there is a link to it in the description also. I actually talked with another podcast. I was a guest on another one called The Goblin's Corner, and it was really fun. And I will also post a link to it below to the podcast, and you can go and listen to this. My episode will come out quite sometimes later on September, on 22nd of September, I think, which will be a couple of weeks. So when that comes out, I will mention it and post a link to it. But if you want to check out the podcast on itself, you can. There will be a link in the description. Lots of link in the descriptions on this episode. So yeah, things are hectic a little bit, but in a good way. And I'm actually feeling kind of good. Both, it was a good day. I went out, I met a lot of friends, and it was fun. I released my video. I had good reactions to it. I went on a vacation, a 1-week vacation. It wasn't the best, but I had so much fun. There were a lot of small bad memories, but there were a lot of good memories. I played a lot of board games. The Mansions of Madness being one of the highlights. The Harry Potter deck card game, that was a good one. And My Little Scythe, which is the junior version of Scythe, and that was also really good. And I do have, I think I've said it before, my aunt's husband, family member, and great guy, by the way, gave me the Settlers of Catan for my birthday. And when he gave it to me, it was right before COVID, and so I haven't been able to play with a lot of friends, but I'm hoping that one day I can. And on this vacation, he gave me the expansion for it, which brings it from 2 to 4 players to 5 and 6 players. You can add 2 more players, and I'm hoping that I can actually play it someday. I've read the instructions, so I'm ready. I just need players. And if you are listening to this and you know me personally, which I'm hoping many of you do, or if you even don't know me personally but would like you to know me personally, you can find the email. It's contact@a5 That is an odd way to say it, because it's contact a-kamsa88. Contact CONTACT AKHAMSEH88 @gmail.com. It's my contact. It's my business email. So you can contact me there, and we can meet up and see each other. I'm not gonna lie, it probably won't happen, but we can talk. You can tell me what you think of the podcast, insult me, and I'll insult you back. It will be a perfectly normal dysfunctional relationship. But yeah, if you know me personally, come and play Settlers of Catan with me. I promise you, I can't promise this, but it'll be fun. It'll be really fun. So, yeah, I went on a vacation to Tabriz, which is another city in Iran, and it was, as I said, we played a lot of board games, and it was really fun. And we even played the game of life, uh, which is a game I really like, but I wish it was longer. Like, I think it is scratches that itch that I have. There's a mobile game called Insta Life, INST Life. I think it's not Insta Life. Let me check it out on my phone real quick. It's INST Life, and I think it scratches the same itch. I'm really itchy, and as you can see, I'm thinking of scratching, but it scratches the same itch that is. Oh yeah, it's recording. For 1 second, I forgot if I was recording this episode, and it would have been really awkward because I've been talking for 11 minutes, and I just like life simulations. One of the reasons I love Sims is that. Oh, I actually have another game idea, but yeah, I'll keep that one to myself. I think. Yeah. I My laptop had a problem. It still does. I need to take it to the shop and have it repaired. The fan has some problems, but I've been dealing with it. And anything else? Anything else? My cousin came to Iran from Austria, and we had a bunch of fun. I showed her, look, oh, I watched movies. Yeah. Yeah, and I mentioned nobody, but yeah, I broke the curse and I started watching movies. I'm still a long time away from actually going back into my routine of just watching movies non-stop, but I watched a bunch of stuff that I was hyping for or wanted to see. I watched Nobody, I watched Brigadoon, and Schmigadoon. Brigadoon is an old musical, and Schmigadoon was a great Apple TV Plus show. And what else did I watch? I watched The Suicide Squad. I mean, yeah, exactly that. Um, so yeah, there is also that. I started writing with the pen and paper again, and that feels really good. I kind of forget why I love it so much, and then I do stuff like this, and I remember, yeah, that's why. That's why I love pen and paper so much. Yeah, and yeah, I've been editing. That was a big hassle for an hour and 40 minutes long a video to be edited, and yes, he's taking a break, so there is that. But oh, sorry. I ate a lot today. I'm sorry for that reporting, but yeah, and Yasp is having a break, but we'll hope to come back soon. I have a lot to talk about Saints Row, and I've been playing some older games. I finally, after all of these years of just, to be honest, seeing it and never playing it, I actually got and installed and actually played for like an hour, which I need to do more, of the Neverhood, which was really fun. As I said before, I'm playing a bunch of older games. Right now, I got Rising Kingdoms, which is by I think Heyman Studios, who make Tropico, which I love Tropico, and I love Omer Tropico. I don't love Omerta City of Gangsters, which is made by the same company, but I actually might do a video on that, so stay tuned. Yes, this is a tease. But yeah, there are also a lot of stuff on the personal side. which I can't really mention. But the good news is, I did my Concu. I talked about that, and the results came in. The results came in, and I actually got like approved to act on it and like send my uh, it's a weird system. I got approved, and now I can say what universities I like, and they can choose me or don't. So I'm hoping that the results for that will probably come out fairly soon as well. But there is that. And with that out of the way, I can now start thinking about applying for universities outside of Iran. I want to leave this forsaken place. And I hope to do it fairly soon. I need to do a mock IELTS and then do the actual IELTS and apply for a passport, all of that. So it's a long and crazy process. The other good news is I'm finally gonna make my movie, the one that I postponed and made a documentary instead. I've been talking with my actor Kirash, and he seems very enthusiastic. And we found a new set designer, which I need to still need to have a meeting with. But yeah, this is good, and I will probably when after I talk with the set designer, I will probably try to do, even if I can't do a video diary, I will probably do an audio diary because I really want to capture that mainly for my own sake, but I do want to make it into a series. Speaking of series, iCrafter has been like dead for the last couple of months. I think the last episode was in April. That's a long time ago. But yeah, I had some more ideas for that. There are a couple of projects I need to do. Like, I just need to do them and I will film them. Making a box for a book. I have a bunch of. I have an old idea, which I love to do. It's making a tent out of PVA and. Why is my nose so odd? Out of PVA and tissue paper. But the problem was, I think my PVA was not mixed properly. All of that problems aside, I now have a vial of Mod Podge, 473 milliliters, because I can see it is on my desk, which came from Canada. My grandmother, who was coming, brought it. It's gloss, which is not as good. I thought I wanted matte. I think I said matte, but they brought me gloss. But I can finally see what all the fuss is about. And maybe it's better. I hope it's better. It's how do you say it? More expensive than regular PVA for me at least, because I live in Iran. God damn it! Why do I have to remind myself of that? But yeah, I have a bunch of popsicle sticks. I'm going to make the table not with the foam wood, but actually popsicle sticks and see how it goes. So yeah, I have not again. I know this is just the calm before the storm, but I have a lot of irons in the fire, which I know is a code for I'm not doing anything, but yeah, that is true. I'm not doing anything. I might be doing something fairly soon, but I don't want to jump the gun on that. I will talk about it next week, if by next week it will become clear. But yeah, that's life. That's all the people say. You're rising high in April, shut down in May. But yeah, again, the new season is out. Don't forget to send me a message on Anchor, and I will play this message at the beginning of the next episode. And email me, watch the links in the description, check them out, give me your thoughts on all of them. I want to hear from you now more than ever. And well, I hope to see you all next week with chapter 47. Yes, the beginning of the season 4. And I'm just a soul. Yeah, it's gonna be Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood. And I'm just a soul whose intentions are good, Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood.